Welcome back, YouTube. And today, I want to talk about a certain build that I found, which is pretty interesting, to say for the least. This build is like, I found it in a browser thing, because I have started playing Warden again, because I know he was he's technically still my biggest main in Deadlock so far. And he's actually, he recently with the buff and the changes with his ultimate, he actually became a lot better. His playstyle is definitely different. It doesn't only utilize his ultimate, it actually makes his other parts of his game that were weaker a lot stronger. So I know in the recent patch where his gun actually got a buff with a projectile, because his projectile and his gun was one of the worst in the game. But they buffed it recently and it's a lot better now. So in this lane I'm going against a 7 and a Wraith, which again, it's nothing too crazy. I'm not a big fan of the 7 and Wraith, really honest with you, but hey, it is what it is. I find that these two like an annoying combo to go against, because Wraith could just be really annoying in grabbing it, and then 7 is just, you know, 7 is just 7. You can't really do much about that. I found also in the laning phase when it comes to Warden, with Warden, I gotta start playing a little bit more aggressive, to be honest with you. Warden doesn't sound, and as you see here, I know like I complimented his gun buff, but to be honest with you, he is still just a menace. He's still like a menace, but he's like strong in the late game, but in the early game he still struggles a little bit in my opinion, especially against the Wraith and 7, because the laning phase he's not the best at, if I'm gonna be honest with you. His whole purpose on the laning phase is just to cause the other team a problem. I've found that as a reason to, and that's the best way I can tell you on how I've been playing him, if I'm gonna be honest with you. So like as you see here, yeah, I'm just getting denied like crazy. I'm not managing my gun better, but you know, as the game goes on, it'll be better and better. But as of right now, it's just the laning phase. I have the Great Talon with me, which is fine, because you know, I prefer the Great Talon usually on the solo lane. It is what it is on that part. And yeah, so far that's really what just the laning phase and everything we need to do here. I'm just trying my best because to get last hits, but Wraith definitely makes it a harder task than it needs to be. As you see here, I might not even be getting the souls, but I'm at least applying pressure. I'm just making their lives as uncomfortable as humanly possible right now. And for the most part, that's really it. Yeah, I think I do enjoy the Yamato. I think Yamato this patch has actually been kind of insane. I've been getting a Yamato every game now. With her recently ult changes regarding that, she becomes insane. Because I remember last game, I was going against this Yamato was on my team, and she was fed a few kills, and then it just snowballed after that. They couldn't stop her. Like that's how insane she was as a character. I do hope. I doubt they're gonna change Yamato this patch. I mean, I feel like they change most of the characters every patch, but I feel like Yamato, they nerfed her a little bit at like the day after, I believe, but she's still super strong. I think people are trying to finally realizing how strong she really is, and you'll see in this game where usually when the team fights, Yamato is just able to just come in, get a pick real quick, and leave. That's how fast and just insane her damage output is. I do like the fact that now she's actually killable while she's in her ult. Yeah, she has a lot of resistance, and it makes it harder, but she is killable. So that's a good trade-off, in my opinion. And for the most part, it's pretty good. I really do enjoy it. And yeah. I think over here I get absolutely decimated. Yeah. Honestly, that was a terrible move by me. I should have not pushed up. I don't know. I thought I could get the Wraith, and I thought it was like strong enough, but like the 7, he just, this whole game, this like entire laning phase, the 7 was just hard focusing me. He wasn't even trying to go after the Great Talon. He was just hard focusing me specifically, and it was just insane. So I was just trying my best to really move up and just try to move out on it. I also do like the changes with the roof minions. I think honestly that's a good change. They moved the tier 2 minion to the roof of the buildings. I think it's better because it was really annoying, because as soon as like you would even try to go, someone would just try to attack you. So having the minions is like basically kind of free waves. And yeah, So Wraith finally got her ult, so she just becomes unbearably annoying now. Yeah, there was no way I was saving that great Talon. I'm not gonna lie to you. They were just doing too much. Talon got too aggressive. And yeah, I feel like a lot of great Talons don't understand that they do not need to be in the line. I feel like I've seen that with so many Vindictas and great Talons. They just push up and try to be in their faces. I'm like, you guys don't need to do that. They just queue on and they just feed. It's insane. I mean, it's fine for this great Talon to do it now because they're pretty low, and he's fully healthy. So I think for overall, the state of the game is pretty good. I'm actually really interested to see what they're gonna add for when it comes to skins. I know that's gonna be, without a doubt, no matter what, that's gonna happen. If we like it or not, skin is gonna be a thing in this game. Is it gonna be like a gun skin? Is it gonna be like a player skin? Who knows? Because I know CS has that own skin thing when it goes to like with player models. I know they had that one thing where like some of the player models was actually like too good and they actually blended in with the background so the players couldn't see it. I hope that's not the case here, and I really do hope that it's not like an Overwatch thing where like it's too ridiculous, where like the characters just like you don't even know what the characters are. So I hope they change. They don't do anything too crazy on that. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's probably just gonna be like the guns, maybe hats. I would think that would, or like maybe if they don't have a hat, like I don't know, like Talon's arrows or something. They're gonna be just something like that. I think that's the only thing I can think of when it comes to like actually coming to skins for the most part. But I think that's really what it is. So if we also realize when playing Warden now, you have to use a lot more activity abilities. So for example, Slow Hex is kind of meta right now. That activity ability is really, really good, especially with a Warden now. Because on top of that, as you're going to see later on, every time I get into a team fight or I'm chasing somebody, I pop Slow Hex, pop my my one ability, and then I just cage them. So they're always catched, and then we just gang up on them. You're gonna see it so many times with this where I just keep picking them off, picking them off, picking them off. Definitely the start of this game, it was rough. I do have to say, Warden in the start of the games are usually kind of rough. Because I do have to like, he's not as strong as he used to be in the laning phase. Yeah, no, he got him. This great talent definitely got him. Yeah. See, I make this mistake too. I try to like 1v1 this 7, but I keep feeling his spirit output is just insane. Especially in the early game. He definitely plateaus hard in the mid to late games. Is what I've noticed a lot with a lot of 7 players. They plateau him very, very hard. I know the game is pretty even right now, you know, we're just vibing out and everything. Yeah, you see here, they're just trying to get me. Yeah, I'm just so weak right now. This early game with Warden, they just made him so weak, especially with item changes. So it's really, really hard to see and really, really hard to actually lane in the lane, especially 2 high DPS characters in 7 and Wraith. Bro, laning against that is just pure annoying. It's worse than like an Abrams and Kelvin combo in lane. An Abrams Kelvin combo in lane is so annoying. Has to be top 5, like easily top 3 most annoying lanes to go against. Because like they just do so much. Like Kelvin can just slow you down, and then Abrams just keeps smacking the shit out of you. Because you can't run away and you can't shoot him because he'll just lifesteal you. So it's just the most annoying lane ever. I've also recently seen with because I was hosting a tournament recently with Core, and we were hosting it, and honestly we were doing a lot of oh, I died here. I'm pretty sure I died here. No, I'm an idiot here, by the way. I should have popped the ult after I got stunned. That's my fault right here. That was my I didn't realize I was still gonna get stunned with the thing, because the dude changes with Warden now is if you're charging up and you get stunned, or if you get like I don't know, like Abrams shoulder charge or anything with stun related, and that's while you're charging, the entire ult is used. And that kind of hurts, because like that's like the biggest like downside with his ult now. And like it's so infuriating when it comes to it, just due to the fact that it just, you know, it just like it's annoying. It's just straight up annoying when it comes to it. but you have to just deal with it. So like as a Warden player, you have to know when to pop it and when to. You have to be extra careful. You just can't go and pop it willy-nilly. I think they made that on purpose because Warden players would just pop it right in front of it, like right in the middle of an like a team fight, and they'd be like, "Oh no, I'll be fine." And honestly, I don't want to use an item like Unbreakable because something like that is just, I don't know. I don't like using Unbreakable on Warden. I just feel like there's no reason to, because I already have I can CC also, and I can also do a lot of like stun and slow abilities and all that. So yeah. So I finally got Slow Hex. Again, Slow Hex has been really meta this patch. It's just so strong because not only does it does a little bit of spirit damage on top of that, but not only that, it just like, look at this. I Slow Hex them, I flash, and then yeah, they're stunned. See, and then my Talon cleans it up. Like, that's been my whole meta. That's been the whole meta with Warden. You just, Slow Hex is his bread and butter. If he gets Slow Hex, he can almost trap anybody in game. And it becomes crazy good when it comes to late games. Crazy good. Yeah. So, I think right now it's just on laning phase C. We're trying to, we're slowly, like, making up our lost time. So you see here, easy. Slow Hex, thing, and then we get the kill. I believe I live here, actually. If I'm not mistaken. I think I live here. No, I don't. I actually die here. Wraith gets me. We got the trade off, but it's fine. I think it's better that we just keep getting trades, because before we just kept dying and dying and dying. We're at least getting trades now. And yeah, for the most part, we'll be fine. But yeah, no, this Slow Hex build for Warden has been actually one of the craziest. Yeah, so I'm here going in. Just this is how you actually use it. So you see here, Slow Hex, flowed, and crap dead. As you see here, this is where I really start to shine as Warden. Like Warden here, like we just really start snowballing, and then a little bit of a spoiler, we just start steamrolling these guys afterwards. We just start going crazy. They can't stop us right now. Our scale build is insane because if you look at their comps, all of them are very squishy. They have no real tank characters. They don't have like a Warden. They don't have like an Abrams, a Dynamo, a Mo and Krill. They don't have any frontliners, so they're reliant on just straight up just getting picks, just picking off characters one-on-one. So that's really what it is. Oh my gosh, see? Like, look how much fun this is. It's just so much fun. I just get slow. It's just slow, trap them, and then just keep going crazy. They can't do anything about it. It is so much fun. You have no idea how much fun this build is. It's actually so insane. Like the second it hits 10 minutes and you finally get like, you know, your core items, at least the first core items of this build, it's just snowballs after that. Oh my god, it is like hilarious. Just straight up hilarious when it comes to that. Oh yeah, so I see Paradox is gonna come here. But you also see, it's not also just like that, but like, I also stop them. So it's like another way to help him stop it. I know it doesn't hear it because this Paradox just couldn't run away. But hey, he comes in, Talon comes and cleans it up. I believe he gets this haze also, if I'm not mistaken. Look, Kobe. Oh. Bro, it's just this game. It just starts snowballing. They could not we just started steamrolling them after this. It was just insane because we just kept picking them off. None of them are tanky. They're not building anything to counter us. It's just they couldn't do anything about it. It was so funny. Oh, you see here? I'm trying to help them out. See, slow grab. I'm committed to grabbing this kill. Even if I die, I'm still wanting to get this 7. So you have to see how crazy this build is. We just couldn't be stopped. Straight up, we could not be stopped after this. Bro, I just kept feeding our Great Talon straight up. Literally just like soften them up, and then the Great Talon just goes in and sweeps for the kill. It was just, this is how much fun this build has been. I think this might be the most fun Warden build I've ever like tried. Even more fun than the Hydration build. Because I know Hydration's build was like the Majestic Leap and all that stuff. But this build is just funny. It's not even like broken or anything. It's just funny for the most part. Yeah, so we're just all having a huge team fight right here. Honestly, so we're just trying to fight the urn. I think, honestly, like, these guys do a really good job in, like, poking us. Like, that's the only upside with the other team, is they're very good at poking. Like, we have to go in and kill them. Like, you see here, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, they poke us down so much to the point that they'd be able to get the kills. But, even with that, see, like, our team still comes in and cleans it up. Because we're just a better built team. Like, look at this. Insane. Our Paradox goes in, gets the kill. Yeah. Where they're just able to clean it up even better. Even though I die, my team is just able to clean it up so much easier. Just so much easier. And again, I'm telling you, we're already up almost 20k souls. We're just only gonna snowball from here. Alright, so we're just here trying to get the... I'm just trying to get the Walker because, you know, the other teams are all on the other side. I actually, at this point, I feel like I'm under leveled when it comes to the other team because I can just keep getting picked off and picked off. So I'm just here farming for the most part, and then, you know, after that we just join them in the fight because they don't even need me. I'm just casually farming for the rest of the game, just, you know, for like a few minutes at least. I'm just farming a little bit, getting souls, getting golden shrines and all that. So I've just been like, that's how chill we are in this game. Like, we knew we were gonna win, we were just like vibing out. So I just come in here, we see, I'm so annoyed because that wall kind of fucked me over. I should have been able to push it. But you see here, look, slow bar. I just go in. I absolutely decimate. I didn't even realize it, but I killed the Vindicta also. I don't even know how or where the Vindicta was that whole team fight. But I just came in and we just killed her. So yeah, like you see here, like, I don't even know. This is like, that part was just shocked because I was like, where did he go? I just saw him jump above me. But it doesn't matter. We just go in, do mid thing, and then we'll be fine. Yeah, even look at it. Even the lady guys is saying like no tanks. Like, we are in a tank meta. Like, I don't know why people don't go and at least try to play at least somewhat of a tank character, like a Warden or a Dynamo or an Abrams, or you have to at least learn one of those three or one of those four at least, like, so you can be in a tank meta. We fucked up here. We should have not, like, okay, yeah, they got the mid tower. We should have not done that. We saw Infernus alive, and we should have not went for it. I don't know why we went for it. We should have not went for it. The game could have honestly been over after we got that. But yeah, no, it was just annoying. You see here, bro. This is also, I really do like the Vile Walker changes. They buffed Vile Walker recently, and I've been loving it. It's just this build is so funny. It's not the strongest build ever by Warden, but it's just hilarious. Because the fact that I can go and easily pick you off like that, and you won't even know what to do about it, is insane. Because yeah, the cage takes 15% longer than before, but it's also 15% bigger, and I'll just use slow hex on you. It's that easy, straight up. That's how much fun this build has been. Okay, yeah. So I just went in and just started getting the Walker. Again, we just want to end this game at this point. Look at us. We're almost above 50k in souls above them. Like, I was telling you guys, like, their team comp we were going against, like, they were not beating us. Like, we knew it, we won in draft, straight up. We have Yamato, already a top 3 character in the game. We have 2 tanks, and we have Great Talon and Paradox, like, and Pocket. Like, our team was just built for the occasion. Bro, this Pocket absolutely played the shit out of this Infernus. He thought he could get me, but this Pocket literally suitcase. That was a great ass play by him. Yeah, like, if you guys haven't already, add slow hex to your build. Like, slow hacks to the build just makes your life so much easier. You're able to just pick off any character you want. I think that's what people need to really understand. I think finally people are starting to see it, but I feel like not enough people are seeing it. That slow hex is literally the perfect like item to use right now. In any scenario, it works in every scenario. You want to pick people off, you want to run away, you want to slow them down, you want to trap somebody, you want to be in a team fight and someone's trying to run away. Oh, it's just good. I think more people need to start using slow hacks as an item. Oh, a huge team fight here. They're trying to secure the urn, but they ain't getting it. Look at that. Look how fast I'm moving. Kick off, boom, dead. Ready? There's gonna be more people dead. Lady guys tried to steal it, but no. He's trying. Like, look how they physically can't do anything to us. And look, we chase this Vindicta down. We are making sure she fucking dies because after she's dead, it's game. Look. We ignored everything. We just. And it's not even that like anything after that. It's just game is over. The game is done for. Like we're not even. This Infernus is like nothing to us right now. We just go in. We're just absolutely going crazy on this. And for the most part, I think that's pretty much game because we get Patron, and I think we should continue to keep pushing. If I'm not mistaken, I think we still do finish and we push them up on that also. Yeah, no, I think we were just like, yeah, we're just gonna end it here. We're up 50, almost 70k gold up. So we're like, yeah, these guys can't do anything to us. It's just, this was a bloodbath. This was just a blood. It was just unfair how disgusting we were. Yeah, these guys can try to do it, but that is game. And honestly, it was a great build. So if anybody don't know, I'll post the full build on the picture right here if you guys want to look it up. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.